What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the content schedule for this week in MUT 23, including how to prepare for part 2 of the Mission MUT promo and also the NFL Draft promo, which is upcoming later on in the week. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So here it is, the content schedule for this week in MUT 23, and pretty much everything that I expected to be on this schedule is there. The order of it is a little bit surprising, and it looks like we could be getting a double content drop tomorrow. So this schedule starts off with Mission MUT release number 2, and the next item is weekly wildcards, which we know is coming out tomorrow because it's come out for the last 10-11 weeks on Tuesdays. So with no content dropping today on Monday, it looks like tomorrow not only are we going to get weekly wildcards, but also the Mission MUT release number 2. They may reveal some cards tonight on Twitch. Typically they do on Monday nights. I'm sorry, Twitter, not Twitch. Typically they do on Monday nights. They may reveal a Mission MUT card along with that and then give us everything else on Twitch tomorrow morning, because GMM, as you can see at the top of the schedule, is scheduled for the 18th and the 19th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So whatever information drops tonight, we'll drop a video on that covering it. As far as the content tomorrow, which is the likelihood that we're going to be getting a double promo, I think it's a great opportunity to talk about how you might be able to prepare for part 2 of the Mission MUT promo. So number 1, there is a field pass for that promo, and it's capped at this point kind of to a certain number of XP because part 2 hasn't come out yet. Once it is added on to, or once part 2 comes on, we should have more ways to earn XP within this field pass, such as more statistical objectives. I don't think they'll add anything under sets. They may add more stuff under house rules, which is still ongoing, and they may add some more things in the head-to-head / MUT champ / solo battles category. A lot of times they will add in stats like 10,000 yards in these game modes or whatever. So they should be providing more ways to earn XP within this field pass to get the end game rewards. And if you max this one out all the way at the end, there is a 96 overall non-BND hero fantasy pack. So this is important because it's non-BND. That means you can sell it, make some coin off of it. It should include part 2 players, which we hopefully will find out tomorrow morning or maybe even tonight. But being that it's also non-BND, you can put it into a champion set. And this is a good opportunity to talk about preparing for those champions, because if it follows suit on what we saw for part 1 of this promo, remember, there was a 99 overall Night Train Lane. I am guessing that we're going to see another 99 overall come from this program, because if you take a look at these sets within the Mission MUT, it says Mission MUT Renegades, and S at the end of that is plural. So right now there's a Night Train set, but I'm guessing they're going to add another 99 overall, likely an offensive player, and that requirement to build out that card will be the same as the 99 Night Train, where you need 2 98 overall champions. Now with part 1, we only got 2 98 champions, so I'm guessing we're going to get at least another 2 tomorrow or whenever part 2 comes out. And with the 98 overall champions, those require 3 96s. So if you want to prepare, right, you can start gathering the 96s right now to eventually build out 1 or 2 98s. And if you build out 2 98s, you'll have enough to get the new 99 overall card, whoever that is. Again, likely going to be an offensive player. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a quarterback or a wide receiver. I'm going to lean towards quarterback. But another thing that you can do to prepare, right, is that a lot of people have an abundance of 91 overall cards, because those are most commonly coming out of the rerolls. If they refresh the packs that you can buy with coins, the 91s are most commonly coming out of that. Well, the natural thing to do, right, is to take those 91s and build them to 93s, and the 93s and 96s. The only problem is to build a 93, it doesn't only require 91s. You need two 91s, and then you need an 88 or 89. So these cards spiked up in price on Thursday when part one of this promo came out. So if that happens again, if you happen to have 88s in your possession, you could see these going for anywhere between 30 and 40,000 coins. Not guaranteed to happen, but if people are scrambling to try to take these 91s, turn them into 93s, 93, 96, 96, 98, 98 to 99, like they were on Thursday, 88s in your possession, like I said, become really valuable, or it just wouldn't be a good idea to start getting them now if you have ambition to go out and build one of the sets. You might notice that I clearly have a bunch of 96s here and 91s and 93s. My goal here is to get whoever this 99 overall card ends up being so we can test them out, get some gameplay, and either play it on Twitch or put a video out or do a YouTube short. But that's just, you know, a couple different ways and things to keep in mind as far as being prepared for part 2 of the Mission Mutt release. Now back over to the content schedule, the next item on the list is NFL Draft, and if you are unaware, the IRL NFL Draft is a week from this coming Thursday, and normally the draft promo is a two-part promo. The first part would usually be containing players who got drafted in prior drafts, you know, at a high overall, and I don't know why, but one name that came to mind immediately was Carson Wentz. So he was the number 2 pick in a draft at one point. You know, he's due for an upgrade. Not that he deserves it, that's a whole different discussion, but maybe he gets a card, or Cam Newton, or Kyler Murray. I'm just throwing names out there, and they all happen to be quarterbacks. Chase Young. But they could end up, or they should end up doing a part 1 of this promo that's basically going to be like, you know, either legends or current day players who went high in the draft, who end up having successful careers, and who knows how they will break it all down, but it's just, you know, likely that that's going to happen. And then the second part of the promo usually happens on draft night into the following day on Friday, and that's that players who get drafted will have cards in the game. Now, normally that's their very first card of the year, but with the Combine promo this year, you might remember they put players like Bijan Robinson in there and Bryce Young in there who got early cards, which is a pretty cool feature, and they got all 32 team chems. So we will see a two-part promo, and again, this week's will probably be current day players have already been drafted, and then Thursday night into Friday, it's going to be players who start to get drafted to their brand new teams, and those cards, you know, normally the number 1 pick will be a 99 overall, number 2 pick will be a 98, and then it kind of just goes down in overall. As far as preparing for that content, this is not 100% guaranteed. It is something that I talked about in the video earlier this morning with the competitive pass. You have this titanium collector pack. This pack is throwing out, and not at a huge rate, but it is at some point giving people 95 overall combine players. It's not crazy to think that these new draft cards, whether it's from the second part of the promo or the first part, could require some type of combine card within the set. Again, I cannot stress it enough that it is not 100% guaranteed, but if you happen to have some combine cards in your possession, the best bet right now is to hold on to them. I wouldn't go chasing after them. If you really want to be risky, you certainly can, but we could see that part of the promo, the NFL draft promo, could say, you know, require 95s or even 97 cards from the draft promo, or for the draft promo from the combine promo, and if that's the case, then you can be prepared for having those. Being that we have GMM on Wednesday morning the 19th, we will probably see the reveals for part 1 of the draft promo, which will be coming out on Thursday, and of course, as always, we'll have videos covering everything you need to know about it before the content drops and after it. And then the last thing on the list here is Ultimate Legends. It'll also be telling to see how many 99 overalls we get from the NFL draft promo, and kind of with the weekly wildcards, because that could let us know if Ultimate Legends are finally going to move up to 99 overalls. The last 2 weeks they've been giving us a 99 overall LTD with Cam Chancellor and Marshall Faulk. Let's see if we get the set legends to start being 99 overalls now after a couple weeks of just giving the LTDs the cards. And there you have it. That is the content schedule for this week in Mutt 23. 2 big promos on the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.